Louie Zagordo serves as first vice president to the Ontario Home Builders Association and will begin his term as president in September 2022. Louie is the principal owner of a family-run business, SLV Homes, regarded as one of Ontario's premier small builders. SLV Homes specializes in custom builds and renovations. Louie's career in residential construction spans over 30 years, starting with a hand shovel. Now, for some of you that don't know what that is, it's actually a piece of metal with a stick on it that you dig holes with. That's where Louie started. Worked his way through all the stages of the industry. He has a real passion for building and the betterment of Ontario's home building industry. Please welcome Louie Zagordo.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me attend this evening. Welcome to Peterborough and Kawarthas HBA members and special guests. It is an honor to be here tonight, bringing greetings on behalf of the Ontario Home Builders Association. This fall, at the OHBA annual conference, I will step into my position as president. I look forward to working with this membership to understand the needs of your region. As many of you know, Ontario is in a housing crisis, and it's affecting people in every corner of the province. With the lack of available housing supply and increasing demand, the dream of home ownership is slipping away. To help illustrate this crisis, here are some staggering facts. In the last 5 years, Ontario's population grew over 5 million people. In the next 10 years, it is expected that we will have an additional 2.3 million new Ontarians looking for a place to call home. To keep up with that demand, we must build at least 1 million new homes. But as you all know, there are many barriers standing in the way of making that happen. From the red tape to approval delays and labor market, it has become nearly impossible to build at the rate we know we need. This is the reason OHBA decided to take action and launch a provincial advocacy campaign centered around the people of Ontario and the current housing crisis. Our message is simple. It's time to cut through the challenges and build up Ontario like never before. It's time to cut the tape, cut the weight, cut the cost, and it's time to cut the crap and build more homes. I am sure you can think of someone you know who is being affected, someone who is frustrated and has given up on the dream of home ownership. It's time we make their voices heard. It's time for us to engage the people of Ontario and demand action from our government. Tonight, I am asking each of you to become involved in this campaign to help us raise awareness and ensure the housing remains a top priority this upcoming election and in the year to come. On your tables, you may have noticed some pledge cards. Simply scan the QR code with your cell phone camera to open our campaign website. Scroll to the very bottom of the page to sign the pledge and help us demand action this upcoming election. Then we have some homework for you. We are asking you to take this physically pledged card out into your community and get someone to sign on. Encourage them to visit the website and sign the digital pledge or have them sign the physical pledge card and return it to your local HBA. And be sure to follow us on social media at Ontario HBA as President Bob Shigendance hits the road on a cross-province road trip to hear from everyday Ontarians. It's time to cut the and build more homes. Now, before I hand things back over to President Garnett, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge a very special occasion this evening. This year, Peterborough and the Kawarthas Home Builders Association celebrate 65 years of outstanding advocacy work amongst its membership. What started out as a $200 dispute with CMHC turned into a flourishing membership, advocating for the rights of builders in the Peterborough area and beyond. The PKHBA membership remained dedicated to this industry, both locally and provincially, with President Garnett as chair of the OHBA Renovators Council. This association has been and continues to be dedicated to the success of home building industry in Ontario. And for that, we cannot thank you enough. Garnett, would you please join me on stage to accept this recognition of your association's accomplishments from the Ontario Home Builders Association. Thank you again for inviting me to attend, and congratulations and best of luck to all those who entered the Housing Awards this evening. Thank you.